Hello everyone. This video is on the first things you need to know on staff notation. We have two types of notation, staff and solfa notation. The staff notation contains symbols, such that if you know the symbols, the whole staff will be easy for you. The staff, although it is not a language, makes use of 7 letters of the English alphabet. They are A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. These 7 letters are used to name the lines and spaces of the stave. The stave is made up of 5 lines and 4 spaces. The lines and spaces are named according to the first 7 letters of the English alphabet. However, their naming pattern is determined by the type of clef which is placed at the commencement of the stave. A clef is a musical symbol used to indicate which notes are represented by the lines and spaces on a musical stave. It is a symbol that indicates what pitch a note should be. We have various clefs, treble, bass, and others. The lines and spaces naming patterns of each of the clefs are different. We will discuss the basic ones for piano player. The treble clef is also known as the G clef. The clef is placed on the second line of the stave, which is G, for the treble clef. For piano players, it is played with the right hand. For the lines, we have E for the first line, G for the second line, B for the third line, D for the fourth line, and F for the fifth line. You can memorize them with "Every good boy deserves favor," "Every good boy does fine," or any other phrase you want. For the spaces, the first space is F, the second space is A, the third space is C, and the fourth space is E. You can memorize them with the word face or any other phrase you want. So, combining the lines and spaces of the treble clef, we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. The bass clef is also known as F clef. The clef is placed on the fourth line of the stave, which is F, for the bass clef. For piano players, it is played with the left hand. For the lines, we have G for the first line, B for the second line, D for the third line, F for the fourth line, and F for the fifth line. You can memorize them with "Good boy deserves favor always," "Good boy does fine always," or any other phrase you want. For the spaces, the first space is A, the second space is C, the third space is E, and the fourth space is G. You can memorize them with "All cows eat grass," "Always count every game," or any other phrase you want. So, combining the lines and spaces of the bass clef, we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So, these are for the treble and bass clef, which are very necessary for piano players. The treble and bass clef are joined together by what is called the brace. With this, they are played together in the piano, the treble clef for the right hand and the bass clef for the left hand. Apart from the 5 lines and 4 spaces of the stave, we have what are called the ledger lines. They appear above and below the 5 lines and 4 spaces of the stave. Their names are also determined by the type of clef. All you have to do is to continue where you stopped with the naming in each of the clefs. For the treble clef, after F, the next will be G, above G will be A, the next is C, next B, then coming under, below E is D, below D is C, below C is B. The bass clef, after A, the next will be B, above B is C, above C is D, above D is E, then coming under, below G is F, below F is E, below E is D, below D is C. That's how you name them. Hope this video helped you a lot. To find more interesting videos and tutorials, click the links in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and like.